A lot of us are guilty of texting while driving, but reading or writing a text message while you're driving could cost you or someone else's life. Now, the state representative Tom Craddock says that he is trying to get this bill passed, and he's been trying to get it passed since 2011. With the swipe of your card and the push of a button, in a blink of an eye, your identity could be stolen. Now, some of these dogs were actually rescued by this welfare group. They were abandoned and neglected by their owners. Some of them were even chained to a car or to a house or to a tree. And one Texas lawmaker is fighting to put an end to that. He proposed a bill that could make it illegal for you to chain your dog outside. Now, that bill still has to receive a final vote in the House before it can move to the Senate. The bill was actually in the Senate back in 2013 and 2015, but it died. We're battling the snow right now in the cold wind because Master Key Ministries is out here giving out fresh produce to families in need. This is the first day that they're actually doing it. They're starting it on Fridays. Always use cash or a credit card instead of your debit card, and make sure the card reader hasn't been tampered with. Sherman police are still out here, as you can see, investigating this vehicle pedestrian collision. Now, they say the pedestrian was found dead at the scene. They say that it was a 19-year-old man from Collinsville. Now, they did give us his name, but we're not sure right now if they have notified the family, so we're not going to release that information to you guys right now. That's right, Kathleen. They're definitely in a tough spot. The director of the center says it's hard to prevent the shortage from happening because of the lack of donors. Yeah, Kathleen, how police say 2 gas pumps at a Valero gas station had credit card skimming devices equipped with Bluetooth technology, and several people say their information was swiped. Pulling out your debit card at the gas pump is a normal habit, but you might want to think twice before you swipe.
Yeah, mine was stolen.
A week ago, Frank Brunson says his credit card information was snatched after he bought gas using a company card at the Valero gas station in Howe.
I was upset because, when my vice president notified me that my card had been compromised, I said, how did it happen?
Howe police say they were alerted 2 gas pumps at Valero had credit card skimming devices equipped with Bluetooth technology.
I would like to know what it looked like so I know the next time, every time I get gas, now I'm looking to check it out before I put it in one of the tanks anywhere,
Police say the person who installed them will be able to steal your credit card information from any location.
It's a little scary. I guess it could probably happen anywhere, but you don't think about it happening this close to home and in this small of a community.
But police say there are 2 ways to avoid being the target for identity thieves. Always use cash or a credit card instead of your debit card, and make sure the card reader hasn't been tampered with. Brunson says next time he'll take another look before he pumps gas.
Before I put my card in one of the slots, I'm going to check it and make sure that if I see anything out of the ordinary, then I'm going to report it to the store.
You've probably seen it before. A dog chained to a porch or a tree, abandoned without their owner. For Bruce Ed Mason, it's a common sight. He's worked for the Denison Animal Welfare Group for 3 years, and he says he's seen the damage a chain can do.
I've seen their necks just raw, where chains or whatever have been around their neck, and they actually physically have to have the lock or a bolt to cut off a chain.
But soon dog owners may be forced to unchain their dogs. A Texas lawmaker proposed a bill Tuesday that would make it illegal for you to leave your dog chained outside. The bill would require you to provide adequate shelter for your dog that allows protection from rain and snow and is large enough for a dog to stand or lie down in.
Would you chain your child? No, I don't believe in running leads. I don't believe in chains of any kind.
Dog owners would also have to give their dog a properly fitted collar that won't choke them.
People sometimes put choke collars on them, and it just actually cuts right into the neck or the body parts. They can get caught, break a leg.
Ed Mason says a law like this needs to be passed to help stop animal cruelty.
We need to treat our animals better. I mean, what's the point of having an animal if you're just going to tie it out in the backyard or tether it? You buy the animal for companionship.
30 minutes. That's the amount of time it takes to donate 1 pint of blood and save 3 lives, according to the Textimo Regional Blood Center. And right now, those lives are in a state of emergency. Thursday, the blood center shelves were completely empty.
That is very stressful when you're needing hospitals that need the blood because they have people that need it now.
Staff members say they called 8 to 10 different blood centers across the country to get more blood.
finally wound up getting it from Indiana.
The director of the blood center, Francis Campbell, says they received 55 pints of all blood types from Indiana. But in 1 to 2 days, the shelves could be empty again.
Say you have a heart patient that's an A positive patient. Well, if they're having a heart surgery, it could go south and they may use 30 to 50 units within a 24-hour period.
The reason for the shortage is an increase in hospital usage and a lack of donors. And the shortage isn't just a local issue.
It is a national issue. It's not just Texoma, it's not just Dallas. It's a national issue that all the blood centers are struggling to get the donors to come in.
Now, the blood center is in need of all blood types. If you'd like to help, the center will be open on Saturday from 9 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Reporting live in the studio, Ajane Roberts, KT News. Through the power of music and dance. Oh, yes, I like that. Wow. Recording artist Keenan West encouraged more than 200 middle school students in Gunner to stand out in a crowd and make a noise against bullying.
57% of the times when bullying is going on, whether it's in person or on social media, if someone would have just stood or spoken up, the problem stops in less than 10 seconds.
By challenging students to be an upstander and not a bystander, West says it puts the power to stomp out bullying in their hands.
It's important for students to get the message because students are the ones that are in the problems. Some of them are creating the problems, and most of the students are aware of the problems.
Although the middle school has a zero tolerance against bullying, science teacher Debbie Murphy says verbal bullying is a common problem among teens.
Every day, kids say unkind things to each other. It may not be physical bullying, but they say things without thinking, and they don't think about the hurt it's going to cause.
And words are just as powerful as sticks and stones. Research shows insults and teasings can cause deep psychological scars.
You never know what it could do because it could take people's lives. I know one person that even tried to kill themselves because they got bullied.
Many students say they've witnessed bullying and did nothing to stop it. But after listening to West's message, they plan to take action.